A 300-year-old skeleton of a camel used by the Ottoman Empire has been discovered in Austria. The camel was discovered prior to the construction of a shopping center. So, what the hell was a camel doing in the middle of Europe, so far away from home? Experts say it was most likely left behind when the Ottoman Empire sought to expand throughout Central Europe. The animal may have died during the siege of Vienna in 1683. Big battle, a lot of camels in Vienna. I put Mozart and classical music when I think about when I think about Vienna, not camels. So it's very interesting. The Ottoman Empire, which we know, was very strong under Suleiman the Magnificent, the guy with the huge garlic on his head. But you know, it's always cool when you see these kinds of things because it kind of makes you realize like there is important shit happening right where we're standing, and then humans are just building on top of it, and it's like this is our history. It's right there. It kind of like puts things in perspective. Like you don't, when you're walking down the street in any city, you don't really think about like, wow, people were walking down this exact same street years and years ago. You don't really think about that. You think about the now. And it takes a camel to pop up under a shopping center to kind of make you realize like, hey, this was like a crazy place where some historic battle took place and we're living right on top of it. It's cool.
I think it's cool because it shows how human migration, it's a phenomenon that is being happening forever.
Yeah.
And that extensive travel throughout Europe and throughout the world has been happening before, way before we had planes and trains and modern highways and stuff. So these things popping up is great, but touching upon what you were saying about like thinking of how history just builds upon its. In Mexico, there's a perfect example of it. In Mexico City, the Templo Mayor, the main temple of the Aztecs, lies right at the center of the city in downtown. But when the Spaniards came and conquered Mexico, or the Aztecs, they built the cathedral on top of the temple. So if you go, you see that underneath the Catholic Church, we have this Aztec temple that was
Doesn't seem
used.
like a very steady place to build a building.
It's sinking.
Yeah.
Sinking. But the point is that we see these things happening, how modern societies come and they just literally cover the past.
Right, we found King Richard in a parking lot under London not long ago. There he is taking a nap under a parking lot. Who would have thought? We found him and we just reburied him, which is really cool. Anyways, please comment. We really want to know what you guys have to say about all this. Are you excited about a dead camel? Because I am. I think it's kind of cool and interesting. Let us know. Please comment, and of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Lip TV for more.